Building an agency isn't without its challenges and risks. Going into business for yourself means that you're already taking on more risk than most of the population. While we love to focus on how amazing it is to run an agency and how big business opportunities are, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Now, I found myself in a fair number of tricky situations where expenses were high and cash flow is down. And it's never fun to be short on cash, but the bigger you get, the more scary it gets. Now, in business, we've been days away from having to make payroll, and what was in the account wasn't going to cut it. We'd have to scramble to put together a Hail Mary to save the day. While the best plan of action is to build your business so that way you're not having to pull these Hail Marys, still knowing how to throw one is a skill set that every agency owner needs to have in their back pocket for those rainy days. Now, if you're finding yourself in a situation now that you need a quick burst of cash flow in your agency, here is my plan that you can deploy right now. Step 1, breathe, relax. Did you know that one of the main skills astronauts train for is their ability to manage stress and be calm under pressure? Makes sense, right? I mean, the conditions they're operating under can be life-threatening. How they respond under pressure makes a big difference in the outcome. If you're under pressure right now, the first thing you must do is relax. I want you to know that there will be easier and happier times. The stress that you're under right now will at some point be gone. I want you to think of a happier time in your life or business. If your business isn't feeling like that right now, understand that you can get back there, and even better, you will get back to that state. So take a deep breath. Acknowledge that this is temporary. This is the best state of mind for you to be in right now. Step 2. Understand what you can control. When cash is slow and new projects aren't coming in, the most important thing you can do is understand what you can control and what you cannot. You are 100% in control of your own actions. You are not in control of what other people do. As much as we wish a client would hire us, or our phone would ring, or the next big project would come in, we can't control that directly. Instead, we can control the inputs and the actions that we do to make those things happen. So what actions can you take right now? What can you do to get things going? Step 3, who owes me money? One of the often overlooked resources agencies have is their accounts receivable. If there's anyone who has an outstanding invoice, pick up the phone and see if you can get that cash. Similarly, if there are clients who have open projects, but maybe their invoices are not due yet, you might consider giving them a call and ask if they want to make an early payment. You might even choose to offer them an incentive to do so. Step 4, mine your past proposals and current clients. Now I want you to think of these things. Who have you given a proposal to in the past, and who are you working with right now who might need some additional help? Make a list of all the people who you've ever worked with or given a proposal to. Call them and suggest a meeting to catch up on what's new in their business. You don't need to overthink this. This is relationship building 101. When you get to know your clients at a deeper level, you never know who's either ready for help or who can connect you with your next big project. Step 5, mass email your list. If you don't already send emails to your clients, your prospects, or your email list on a regular basis, now is the perfect time to start. My favorite way to activate my email list when I'm looking for lots of activity quickly is to send what I call a reply back campaign. Now it's simple. Just send an email educating the client about something you do and then ask them to reply back if they'd like more information. It can be as simple as using Dean Jackson's infamous 9-word email. Subject line, Joe. Here's the body. Are you still interested in getting more 5-star reviews for your business? You might be surprised how effective that simple email is. Step 6, who can you surround yourself with? Jim Rohn says you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're finding yourself in a tough situation financially, it's time to switch it up. Get out of your routines, hang out with different people, go out there and network, go visit that business networking group that maybe you've avoided up until now. Show up without expectations, go to learn, get to know the people that are there. Be open to the idea that there are opportunities all around you, right outside your door and outside of your comfort zone. Step 7, take care of your human. Take care of yourself. Now, if you're looking for a straightforward way to start your day and bring momentum back into your life, you've got to check out one of my favorite all-time books, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Now, in the book, Hal shows what he sees as the not so obvious secret that's guaranteed to transform any or literally every area of your life faster than you ever thought possible. It's a morning ritual that takes 6 minutes a day. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, before any doubt or negativity enters your mind about this, consider picking up the book. This is a recipe I've seen work over and over again in my life, as well as many of the students that I've made this recommendation to. Now, if you're having to throw a Hail Mary, I hope that these tips help. Remember, I'm on your team. Make sure that you're in our free group for agencies where our community comes together in situations just like this. Head over to groupforagencies.com. Let's tackle this together.